What's up, guys? All right, so event two for the women's. I don't know if you guys saw event one for women's, but Haley did really good. I think the downside for Haley, uh, for event one is that she was in heat one and not heat two with like Tia Horvath and Emily Ralph. Um, who else was it? Tia Horvath, Emily Ralph, and I think there was someone else with Tia. Who was Tia? I can't remember. Anyways, so she couldn't really use them as a pacer. It was like she kind of like set the pace, and then like for other people to beat, like times to beat, like they knew her time, so they could easily beat that. So I think that was the only downside for Haley because Haley is a legit runner. So I can't say, sit here and say like, oh well, Haley, you know, is legitimately what fourth place. I think she would have done better if she had them to compete with. I mean, actually, I'm kind of surprised that she's even in Heat One, where she's been solid throughout the time she did compete. But at the same time, I do understand because she did take that break. But it's all good. It's all good. Let's go.
Our snatch or a movement above parallel, historically that would favor her very well. And now that it's that high skill aspect of the squat snatch, it's going to be put to the test here.
The first of two heats has begun. 26 calories for the women to open up. And
all right.
That is an aggressive pace for Emma Tall right there.
Well, and she was someone that we talked
I think
about a little
Spiegel
bit.
is going to do well if she can get.
Does have high work capacity, Sean.
If she can
the skills are simple. She can
get a good pace
hammer down, just like she's doing on this
and get to the snatches at a solid pace, I think she's going to do well in the squat snatch. She's a strong athlete.
That self-awareness that we talked about, that's really important here.
I think that weight isn't going to be much here. If she can keep a solid pace.
Out front with Haley Adams, Danny Spiegel next to Emma Tall towards the front along Manon Anganese.
Who else?
Emma Tall starting to pull away a little bit here now on these opening 26 calories.
I forgot who's in the first heat.
Now, what you understand about the Echo Bike is you can use it as a weapon. You don't want to be a victim to it. So she got out and she weaponized those calories by literally creating what's called a surge on that fan, ramping the RPMs, gaining herself exponential calories versus the field. Now she can settle down and get off at a much more cool, composed pace, but she's already created a buffer of separation between her and many other female competitors.
There is Maddie Sturt closest to the camera. Sturt coming in ninth place overall after her event one finish. Now Emma Tall is off. And on to her 16-ring muscle-ups.
Joined by Manon Anganese.
And Anganese walking up to the rings as well.
You know, and the thing to be mindful of, Pepper mentioned it in the last heat right there, it was key to his success was that he wanted to be aggressive on the bike so that he could confidently rest on the rings, and then that allowed him to attack those squat snatches 8 for 8. So I wonder if Emma Tall is utilizing a similar strategy here.
Now, Haley Adams and Dana Perrin were the next two women onto the rings as Danny Spiegel's gotten to work on her muscle-ups. It looks like every woman is on to this second portion of the event. At the 42 rep mark is when they'll move on to the barbell. 160 pounds on the barbell for 8 squat snatches.
I'm really curious right now. I'm not saying too much. I'm watching Haley on her ring muscle ups. You know what I mean? Because she likes to pause and then kick up. So I hope she's just pausing and kicking up just to preserve energy and not to do so much muscle. Because you didn't rest right here. You know what I mean? But then she did still double kick right there. Haley. So I'm curious. I'm just curious. You know, is it a struggle for her? Is it a strength issue? Daniel Spiegel's doing all right. All right. Well, I just saw that one. So
adjusted her belt.
Let's see this.
Joins Emma Tall at the 160-pound barbell.
Ah, she caught it. Nice.
She saved it. Man, she stepped forward out of that snatch, Sean. She just pulled a little early, wasn't patient through her heels to finish it, and that's why she missed. Let's see if she can clean it up.
Nice. Good save. Good catch. Like I said, just stay focused.
As well as Danny Spiegel still has a handful of reps remaining on the ring muscle ups, along with Sydney Wells. Haley Adams is on her final rep on the left side of your screen.
Nice. All right, Danny got one more. All right.
And Emma Tall is able
Nice.
to get that rep.
All right.
Now through 2 of her 8 reps.
Ah.
On the barbell, Paige Semenza.
Nice.
Getting set to get to work on her set as well.
Paige missed that one behind her. That's a rare miss that we see, and clearly that kind of shows shoulder fatigue. Her leg drive was there. She just kind of missed it behind her, inability to stabilize that bar overhead.
Here's Manon Anganez. And she will make that.
Nice. All right, Hanley got.
Top 10 finish for her last year at the Rogue Invitational. And now Paige Semenza, right side of the screen. She's gotten things sorted.
I hate that they like stay all on one person. Like there's
Taylor Williamson, meanwhile,
9 more competitors on the floor.
On the leaders. Williamson threw 47 of the 57 scored
Nice.
repetitions. At the 50 rep mark is when they will start their shuttle sprints.
See, Spiegel, like, look how
This is where these women
Spiegel got
they
this.
start to feel the peer pressure.
You know, all she gotta do is
Even if they're not ready, they see
look at
someone
this,
else
look
put
at
their
this.
hands on. They might be a rib behind, and this
Oops,
is where they
I
start to
hit my
feel that
microphone.
nudge just from a
But,
peer, putting their hands on the bar to get started with the next rep. And
the
there she
strength
goes.
is there.
Williamson's going to be the first woman onto the shuttle sprint. 6 laps,
All right,
and then a final sprint to the finish.
there you go. Okay, yeah. I forgot all about her. Yep, because I'm rooting for her. I think she's gonna be a badass. I can't remember. I still can't remember if this is her first competition or her second. Maybe she did do the CrossFit Games.
Yeah, and the women are attacking this with a bit more.
I think
aggressive
Wilson
than we
got
saw
this one.
The men do on these final 6 shuttle sprints. They know what's at stake.
Now, Haley Adams is
She's
now
a taller
in second
athlete.
place, as Manon Anganez is
Yo,
on the
look at
shuttle sprints along with Dana
Haley.
Moran.
That's what's up. Okay, she pushed through.
But Haley Adams
I
is
wish
trying
I got to
reel
see her
in
at snatches, but
Williamson has a pretty good lead
you know,
right
like I
now.
said, they find one person and stick to that person
Adams.
for like
Paige
5 minutes.
Semenza is onto the shuttle sprints in the blue top, long gray pants, middle of the screen. Now Danny Spiegel is through her reps on the barbell. So Emma Tall, who was the first woman to the squat snatches, is still working on her reps. And Taylor Williamson is done, and Williamson is
There you go,
in
Taylor.
6:27
That's what's up.
and change. 6:27.81 for Williamson, and now Adams and Anganez fighting for second place.
Well, there she goes.
Now Anganez is across. Haley Adams is in.
Nice. All right. Cool. Williamson, Agonese, and Adams. All right, cool. All right. So we know who's first, second, third. I was gonna screenshot, but it's all right. Yeah, they'll show in the overall. All right, let's go a little further. Oop. Oh man, I like to see the ranking. All right. Yeah, let me just do that. I like to screenshot. All right. Or take a picture. Cool. All right. All right, so they start at 38, 19. Back just a little more. All right, cool. That'll work. Let's do it. All right.
Barbell, it needs to be
Heat
squat
2.
snatched 8 times. Seems to be the crux so far of this event.
Yeah, we saw that be a big struggle point there. Again, pacing the ring muscle-ups and getting off with fresh arms to punch out that weight is a very difficult time.
Overall leader Tia Toomey will be in lane number 6. Laura Horvath, the defending champion.
All right. So let's just be real, guys. Tia Toomey is going to take this event. Well, I had something else going through my head. Tia Tumi is going to take this event. I'm in snatches. Tumi does phenomenal in her weightlifting. All right, I know Horvath just did a weightlifting event not too long ago, so it all comes down to how efficient she is or how much better she got, during that time when she got into weightlifting and now. But Tia Tumi always been a badass at her weightlifting, so she's gonna be solid in this one. And then, oh man, I wanted to see that battle between the Wells. Well, I took a picture, so we'll see how Brooke Wells does in this event. Right now, she got a victory over her sister, so it's 1-0 right now. But we'll see. Let's check it out. Heat 2.
Bean will be right next to her in lane number 5. And there is Tia Tumi. If you weren't with us earlier, won the opening event. It's her 13th event win out of the 32 events in which she has competed here at the Rogue Invitational. That's a .406 winning percentage for Tia Tumi. The Heat 2 underway. Gabby Magawa getting to work on her 26 calories. She was putting a little bit of pressure on Tia Tumi early in event number 1.
Yeah. That's true. It was Gabby that was second.
Was the midpoint of that event.
Yeah, it was Tia who put her foot down and never relented.
Well, it's time for Gabby to step up anyway.
Her 13th event win. Sean, I don't think she's ever really seen an event that she didn't like. I have a feeling this one she really does like due to the demand of the high skills that we've talked about and seen already at display. That 160 is not going to present a problem for her.
Emily Rolfe, your leader right now, halfway through her 26 calories.
We saw a totally different strategy by Amatal in the last team. Started with that surge a bit more aggressive, and it really came back to bite her as she hit some kind of wall on those.
I'm looking to see if my
we're seeing all these athletes come out more of it at a steady pace throughout as they work to accumulate the calories.
Bam. All right.
There's Ariel Lowen. Hand in the air for Gabby Magawa. And Tia Tumi's also just about done. Alex Kazan close to finishing as well, before they'll move on to the 16 ring muscle ups.
The separator in this event seems to be the 8 squat snatch. How quickly
now Rolfe is done. She'll be the second woman to the rings as Gabby Magawa has started her first set. Now Tumi's getting to work, and Laura Horvath.
All right. It's not necessarily an if, but when they're going to break up the ring muscle-ups and how long will they rest here. If you watch Tia right there in the middle of your screen, the security in her transition, that dip position, and how easily she presses the lockout, it's foretelling on how much easier the snatch might be for her after all these reps are accumulated.
Tumi taking a break. Laura Horvath continues to work. They need to get to the 42 rep mark, so Horvath and Magawa both have 5 reps remaining.
For the other athletes, I'm gonna be real. I'll make this short. Because you got Tia Tumi, and she's good at her snatches and running, as we can clearly saw in the first event that she, when it came to running, she took off. And throughout all the years of CrossFit, Tia did phenomenal in her weightlifting. These athletes, I'm still going to say that the athletes need to find pace and stick with that. But not only stick with it, but let me say this right. To keep that pace. That means that once they find a pace, and I said stick with it, I'm really emphasizing keeping that pace where they have to be efficient and hit every rep that needs to be hit on the floor. Like, they can't be messing up, they can't be missing and stuff like that, because as soon as they start missing and stuff like that and screwing up with the pace, Tia got them. You know what I mean? Tia got them. You know what I mean? They have to stay ahead of Tia the whole time and hit every rep, and just be focused.
Now Toomey has put herself in front and onto the barbell for 8 squat snatches at 106.
But clearly they ain't gonna win this one because Tia's in front anyway. So I guess, you know, just try to see what you can get behind Tia because she's gonna win this one. Oh, look at Gabby.
73 kilos. McGowan's done as well.
Steps to the bar even first.
All
Put
right.
your hands on. Here we go.
Oh, chin snatch first.
Whoa.
That was a great save there by Tia. She almost
right.
missed it behind her head. Clearly the judge almost was there in her lane as well.
That one looked better the second attempt for Toomey.
But here comes
Horvath getting to work as well.
Horvath working.
Even
Right.
smoother, that up and under that load.
Ah.
Landing right where she expects it to over her head every
All
time.
right.
Similar to what we saw from Dallin Pepper.
Now Horvath is in the lead just momentarily. She and Toomey are trading first place in this heat.
Nice.
In the bottom left-hand part of your screen, 6:27.81 seconds from Taylor Williamson. 50 reps is what they need to hit on the scoring ribbon on the left side before they can take off on those shots.
All right, look between Horvath and Tia.
Now 1 rep shy.
Horvath has her arm fully extended.
We haven't seen a real sprint off too fast in these last
Oh,
That's going to open
no.
the door for Toomey, who is
Yeah.
done.
Right, I say, y'all, don't miss your reps. Yeah, that was the make or break.
And it looks like once again it's going to be a fight for second place behind Tia Toomey.
I told you.
That's that pressure that we talked about. I know Chris Spieler had a hand in helping.
Guys. Didn't I say, don't miss your reps? And now look what happened. I said, don't miss your reps. Because if you miss your reps, you don't allow Tia to come into the lead and do what she does best, win. You know what I mean? Because she didn't miss any of her reps. And now she's in the running part, which she's, you know, pretty much better than everybody in the running. That's what she proved in the first event. Oh, my gosh. Right? All right, Tia. Battle for second. Let's see it. Horvath or her training partner.
Athletes in designing them, and he considered this as
Like I said.
things, pressure.
And now McGowan and Horvath off at the exact same time in second place behind Tia Toomey. 6 total laps and then a sprint across the finish line. Toomey looking to pick up her second event win of this competition to remain perfect here on day number 1 and her 14th career event win at the Rogue Invitational.
This is tricky about these shuttle runs. You got to step on the gas pedal at just the right moment. You go too soon and you burn out and fizzle out. It's a little harder to judge than just a 400 meter right down the straightaway or 200 meters. So this makes for an exciting finish.
So Gabby McGowan started to open up a little bit of a lead on Laura Horvath for second placer behind Tia Toomey. And Toomey's on her final lap. And Tia Toomey is going to go 2 for 2, another event win for the 3-time Rogue Invitational champion, and makes it look easy. 5:30. Smack.
All right. Well, let me let the other top 3
Taylor
finish.
Williamson's time by more than a minute. Here comes Gabby McGowan across. She will take second. And Laura Horvath is in.
Wow. Well, look at her time.
In third.
Wow. That's all I'm going to say, guys. All right, so they pretty much beat everybody by almost a full minute in the first heat. But, so yeah, this is the top 3 right here is going to be the top 3 overall finishers in the event. And then the top 3 will be the fourth. In the first heat, it's going to be the 4th, 5th, and 6th. All right, but, man. This is nuts. Congrats, y'all. All right, so that's event 2 for the day. I'm wondering if I want to jump in 3 because they got 3 events. Let me see. Yeah, we'll do that. But I'm gonna take a break, guys. Anyways, yep. So, let's see overall finishings. All right.
With Kiki Dixon.
All right. So unofficial, boom, and then are they gonna show the overall? Let me see. Oh, they're still tallying it up. I think they're still tallying it up.
0.81 seconds from Taylor Williamson.
I don't know what does that. Yeah. Cool. All right. So yeah, there you go. Event 2, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it.